So, what did I think about this film? Well, like I've always said, it was. I've always wanted an original movie. I wanted something that I hadn't already read in comics. I wanted something new, something that would get me excited to actually watch this film. This film sort of went under the radar for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't advertised well. It wasn't much talked about and stuff like that. But and it was another Superman origin story. And even though I've said in the past, I love origin stories because it's a new, fresh take. I was still apprehensive about watching this because we just watched the um, the end of the DC universe as we know it, and this was meant to start this, freshen up the DC characters for a new way of telling stories, just like what the DCEU is doing with their TV shows and their movies right now, where they're all combining into one happy sort of mixed universe. So, what did I think of this film? Uh, I liked it. It was very slow paced. It was there were surprising turns. I thought the dialogue was okay. It didn't seem to be rushed. The artwork, as you can see in the trailer, it took its time to tell not just fluent, but just as picturesque. You could pause this and it would be a good sort of screensaver. Um, there wasn't any dynamic sort of music through it, I think, when he went to save, because we're not dealing with Superman. And of course, they had to make a mention that he was taking people away from the crowds and the disaster. But for me, a Superman cartoon or comic should have that element where you crash through buildings. So those people that didn't like Man of Steel, read some comics. I loved the introduction to Martian Manhunter, and there's a particular scene where he first of all talks to him as some sort of, and the way it was filmed was very, very sort of eerie and scary in a way. Um, but no, it introduced his way of thinking. I'm not actually too sure on uh, the fact that Martian Manhunter was the one that sort of helped him open the Pandora's box, as to say. And when we saw a glimpse of Metropolis, Krypton, it actually did look like Metropolis. So I don't know if that was the artist's intention to show that even though he's from a distant planet, there are some similarities, things that he could still call home. Um, yeah, and of course you had to introduce Lobo as well. The voices for the characters has done well, and there was nice mentions of Batman there. Um, the extras on this, of course, is Lobo and Martian Manhunter. Then a preview of the next movie, which is Batman, and it's another sort of origin, but with a sort of 70s sort of karate movie feel to it. So yeah, I'm interested on where it goes from now. So yeah, this gets a thumbs up. If you want to check any of my other non-related DC movie reviews, check out my other channel, which is called Your Movie Review. It's also in this channel's subscription list, where you have your movie reviews and my own personal one there in mind. So let me know what you thought of this film in the comments below. Thank you.